You keep hearing the same thing on the news. The economy is doing great. Low unemployment. The stock market is climbing. Inflation under control. But here's the question nobody can answer. If the economy is doing so well, why does it still feel like you are drowning? Why does your paycheck vanish halfway through the month? Groceries are up, gas is up, rent up, and yet they tell you everything's normal. This isn't just in your head. You're not imagining it. You're not bad with money. This is a lie we all live inside. This is the inflation illusion, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. Meet Chris. He's in his 30s, works full-time, pays his taxes, does what he's supposed to. But somehow each year feels tighter than the last. He's not spending recklessly. He's not buying new toys or eating out every night. He's doing everything right, but still falling behind. This month, his car insurance went up. Last month it was rent. And now the grocery total at checkout makes him laugh out loud. A small bag of groceries, just the basics, costs almost $100. A gallon of milk, a dozen eggs, toilet paper, bread, 1 pack of chicken. That's it. Chris stares at the receipt in the parking lot. Same items, same brands, just more expensive. It's death by 1,000 price tags. Chris isn't dumb. He starts looking closer. At first, it's small things. The chips he buys every week. Same bag, but now only half full. The paper towels, fewer sheets than last time. Toilet paper rolls, thinner, shorter, shrinkflation. Smaller product, same price. It's subtle. It's quiet. And it's everywhere. Companies aren't raising prices. They're just giving you less, and nobody tells you. Chris looks around. Nobody else seems to notice. Or maybe they've just given up. One night, Chris starts digging. He reads articles, watches videos, starts asking questions. That's when he finds it. The CPI Consumer Price Index, the official number that tells us how much prices are rising. But here's the thing. The CPI is not a full picture. It tracks a basket of goods, but the basket doesn't reflect real life. It doesn't track changes in product size. It doesn't factor in downgrading. If beef gets expensive and people switch to chicken, CPI says inflation is stable, even though people are sacrificing. You gave up the thing you actually wanted, but the data says, see, no problem. That's not stability, that's surrender. Now Chris starts to see the pattern. Every part of life is shrinking, except for the profits of the companies raising prices. He watches an earnings call online. A CEO brags about record revenue per unit. Their stock jumps. Chris can't believe it. He thinks back to work. He's putting in more hours. Still no raise. He thinks back to childhood. His parents took him out to dinner once a week, bought brand-name cereal, fixed the car when it broke. Today? Chris delays the oil change. He skips lunch. He's afraid to open his health insurance app. America isn't just inflating, America is downsizing. Not just the stuff on shelves, but dreams, time, energy, safety, sanity. For a moment, Chris actually thought he was winning. He got a small raise. His tax refund hit. He even let himself smile. Maybe, just maybe, things were finally turning around. He paid off a credit card, bought groceries without checking the price tags, took a breath. But then, rent shot up again. His car broke down. Groceries spiked another 12%. And just like that, hope turned into another bill he couldn't afford. They keep telling you it's your fault, that if you just worked harder, budgeted better, stopped buying coffee, you'd be fine. But this trap was built before you even got here, and they've been tightening it for decades. In 1971, the U.S. cut the dollar loose from gold. That's when things really started to change. Wages froze, but prices didn't. So year after year, you worked harder, while your money lost value. In the 80s, they deregulated Wall Street. Suddenly, the game wasn't about building real things anymore. It was about trading paper to get richer. They shipped your job overseas, cut your pension, gutted unions, and told you to smile because efficiency was good for the economy. And when that economy crashed in 2008, they bailed out the banks, but left your neighborhood to rot. They want you to think it's just bad luck, that somehow it's your choices, not their system. But this isn't just about money. It's about power, and who they want to keep holding it. Chris reaches a moment. It's 8:15 p.m. He's sitting in his car, parked outside his apartment. He hasn't gone inside yet. His daughter is asleep. He stayed late at work. He has to wake up in 7 hours and do it all again. And for what? He checks his bank account. $73. Next payday? 4 days away. He puts his head on the steering wheel. Something's wrong. Something deep. This isn't about budgeting harder or working smarter. It's not about making coffee at home or buying in bulk. It's the system. And the system is designed to make you think it's your fault, that you're lazy, undisciplined, broken. But you're not. The game is tilted. The rules are hidden. The scoreboard is fake. And you were never meant to win. You thought it was your fault. You blamed yourself for falling behind, for not understanding the game, for thinking you just weren't working hard enough. You weren't failing. You were being drained. Chris begins to notice it everywhere. Every ad, every brand, every official statement tries to make it seem like things are fine. But he knows the truth now. He sees through the language. Increased efficiency, fewer employees, premium experience, higher prices for the same thing, strong economy. Strong for whom? He sees a mom at the store reading the back of a cereal box, confused. He sees a college student scanning the price tags and walking away. He sees a man putting groceries back, one item at a time. It's not just Chris. We're all feeling it. The numbers say one thing, the people say something else, and Chris realizes the numbers are not neutral. They're crafted, filtered, repackaged to keep the illusion alive. Chris doesn't have all the answers, but he knows he's not crazy. He's not alone. And now that he sees it, he can't go back to sleep. So he starts talking, sharing, explaining. He doesn't shout, he doesn't rage, he just tells the truth. Quietly, clearly. And others begin to nod. You're not crazy either. You're not imagining this. You're not just bad at money. You're not failing. You're operating inside a system that was never built to serve you, only to extract from you. But now, you see it. And naming the problem is the first step toward power. You are not crazy. You are not broken. You are not weak. You are awake. You feel what millions feel. You live what millions live. You speak what millions know, but we're told to ignore. They can't gaslight us forever. This is the inflation illusion, and now you see it.